Hello, welcome to our collab review. TheWinterKing and I will be reviewing the whole Star Wars franchise from the originals, prequels, sequels, to the Mandalorian era. Let me ask one of you a question. Some of you guys have Star Wars paranoia because of Disney? Well, don't worry, because at the end of the day, none of the Star Wars projects are perfect, especially in the past. I wonder if anyone remembers when Star Wars had a Christmas special called Life Day. What the hell is Life Day? That doesn't sound like Christmas. LOL. Anyways, let's begin. The original trilogy contained 3 movies, A New Hope, The Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. They are released from the late 1970s to the 1980s. The original trilogy received positive reviews. A New Hope is the first to start the franchise. I gotta say, the pros are, the stories are good, the lore is interesting, and the actors are great. The only cons are that the fight scenes are limited and slow. But that's okay, because they just started the franchise, and not everything has to be perfect. Either way, it's still a good trilogy. The prequels contain The Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, and then Revenge of the Sith. They were released back in 1999 until 2005. I gotta say, the prequels are decent at best. The first 2 prequel movies are filler. The only good movie is Revenge of the Sith. Let's start with the cons. About The Phantom Menace, I don't really know why there was an age gap between Anakin and Padme. I didn't really get that. But thankfully Anakin grew up in Attack of the Clones. However, I think Anakin should have stayed the same age as Padme in The Phantom Menace. That would make a lot more sense. The dialogues are a little bit corny. But that's still okay, because the visuals are very good, and the fight scenes are way better than last time, and Revenge of the Sith is the best prequel movie ever. Because it explained the origin of Darth Vader and Order 66, aka, the Jedi Purge. So yeah, the prequels are decent. They have 2 Clone Wars shows during the time, the one made by the creator of Samurai Jack, and the reboot too. So yeah. Back in 2012, Disney bought Star Wars. When everyone heard about that, they were very skeptical about this. They were afraid that Star Wars would become a musical. Luckily, that didn't happen, but still, that took an unexpected turn. Let's talk about this. The sequels contain movies called The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, and finally The Rise of Skywalker. They were released from 2015 until 2019. They were released every once in a Christmas. And I gotta say, the sequels suck. The only decent movie is The Force Awakens. But The Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker sucked. The scenes are shit, the fight scenes are slow again, and they won't let Finn become a Jedi. Thankfully the sequels ended. After the sequel trilogy ended, everyone heard that director Jon Favreau will be doing Star Wars. That's when I knew that Star Wars is finally in good hands. And guess what? It was well delivered. The Mandalorian is a very badass series. It brings back the glory days of Star Wars. It was also one of the first ever show to air on Disney Plus back in late 2019 after The Rise of Skywalker, and just in time before it was too late. That was a close call. There are other Star Wars projects that are good too, like Ashoka, and/or Obi-Wan. I didn't watch Visions, or The Bad Batch, so I don't know about them. But yeah, great era. So yeah. Those are my opinions on each era of the franchise. Thank you for watching my part. Now for the TheWinterKing's part.
Hey guys, what's up, it's TheWinterKing here, and today I will be doing a review on the Star Wars franchise. Let's start on the review, shall we? The first ever Star Wars movie was launched into movie theaters in 1977. It was the very best Star Wars film of that time. Hell, my mom was born a couple of years before the first film in the 70s, and my dad a decade earlier. Besides that, my dad and uncle love this. The original trilogy was one of the best trilogy in a movie franchise ever created. The prequels was okay at best, along the spin-offs and cartoons. But the sequel trilogy was completely garbage. The characters are not that good. Pretty much Disney ruined Star Wars. Now, not really, we gotten a few good ones like The Mandalorian and Ahsoka, so that's good. Anyways, that will be a wrap in this review.
Thanks for your part, Winter King. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Bye.